Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. I want to show you what I've been working on in the last week. So I want to review the Anthropic OpenClaw rug pull. That's what it is. It's a rug pull. It's not nice. Then I want to talk about Gemma 4, the new model released by Google DeepMind. And then I want to show you about the GPU rig upgrade that I've been working on this weekend. So let's get started with the rug pull. So I got this email from my buddy. He forwarded me this email, and the email said that Anthropic is going to essentially disable the current uh, ability for users to use the max subscriptions to pay to use for your OpenClaw agent. So I got this email, or my buddy forwarded this email to me on, I think it was on either Friday or Saturday. Yeah, it was on Friday. So, and for Anthropic to cancel or stop this service on Saturday, which is pretty short notice, if you ask me, because I use OpenClaw for most of my operations. So that didn't sit well with me. So I canceled Anthropic just out of spite, just the same way I canceled Netflix when they disabled the password sharing. So I wanted to see if I can run locally using a local model that I have. So I have been trying to use OpenClaw with the QN 3.527B, and I can tell you that it doesn't work. I serve this model locally using an M3 Mac Studio, and it just hallucinates. So I don't know who's saying that it works, but for me it doesn't. So I gotta move on after a full day of trying. So I'm thinking instead of trying the same model 27B with Hermes instead, just to see if that's an issue with the model or if it's something with the agent. So that's one option. Or the other option would be to just switch to Hermes with with Gemma 4. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I'm also wondering if this is time to move on from OpenClaw because I am using Hermes on all my other systems. I just have the original OpenClaw that I have most of my content on, still using, still owning most of my workloads. So, let me know what you think. Some of you has asked me about the Gemma 4 on Mac Studio, and I have a very basic benchmark that I run, and it's pretty fast. It's a single prompt. The time to first token is under 300 milliseconds, so it's super fast. But I have been asked to do more detailed benchmarking on the setup, so I'll be working on that tonight or this morning. It's pretty early right now in Eastern time. I just saw this post from Haduga on X talking about Hermes and Gemma 4 and LM Studio. I don't have LM Studio, so maybe I will install it and give it a try. I am using Olama. I know I shouldn't be, but that's kind of where I am right now. On the GPU rig, so I've purchased around February a GPU rig with 4 RTX 3090s. It did come with an Intel Celeron CPU, just one core and 2 threads, so pretty not great. I wanted to upgrade the motherboard and CPU to something that I can run all 4 RTXs right at full speed. So my AI agent, OpenClaw, and Anthropic recommended the Threadripper Pro. And maybe there has been a mistake because the memory prices that are needed for this motherboard are enormous. Here, for example, you can see like one single ATEC 32 gigabyte stick is $1,000. So to run eight, to fill up all 8 slots, right? Now you're talking about eight, times 1,000, right? That's 1,000. It's $8,000 for 256. Is it 256? Yeah, gigabytes of RAM. I would like to have that kind of RAM, but that's a lot of money to throw on RAM. So I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I should return the motherboard and the CPU and just go a different route. Maybe make more money. I don't know what the right answers are. If you have thoughts, please share. I would love to know what you guys are setting up and how you're financing this stuff. Because I really would like to get this setup working. I really want to have this motherboard. I want to use it for training my own models, but at the same time, it's a lot of investment, and I don't know yet how I'm gonna recoup the costs. So let's see what happens. Um, you know, if you have any ideas, just hit me up. I respond to all my comments, and I will see you again next weekend. Ciao.